Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, StraightSmileSolutions.com, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about opening up verticals, handling deep bite issues in a braces patient, and what the options are and what to do first. So I have a lot of other videos on this. This is going to be a super high level video. You should dig more into my videos about reverse curve wires, about anterior bite plates, about anterior bite turbos. And I have specific how-to videos on each one. All you have to do is go into my YouTube channel and search by those things. But again, I'm gonna do a high-level overview because people seem to be getting confused. So these are my go-to options. Personally, my personal preference, I'll do it in order of preference, is to handle the vertical issues at the beginning of treatment, not at the end of treatment. So at the beginning of the treatment, it's not gonna be that, it's gonna be one of these. And same thing on aligners. You can put, now that with G8 and Invisalign, they put bite turbos on as default. I think they're great. They're one of my favorite things. You definitely should learn more about bite turbos. You can also do bite turbos in braces. There are bondable ones that are metal. You can create your own out of composite. They go on the backs of 8 and 9 or 7 through 10. They don't work that well on the canines, so don't bother with that. You put them on, or you can use an anterior bite plate. I have tons of videos on this. They can be custom made, created in any color. Yes, you have to rinse and use a water pick, but they work amazingly. So if you have a slight class 2 bite or a lot of lower crowding, this is gonna work better than this. Once you get that on, then you can go ahead, put your lower brackets on. Again, this works better than this and is faster, and you can start some posterior box elastics, usually in lighter wires. I'm using maybe either 5/16 or 1/4 medium. And you're gonna be straightening teeth at the same time that you're leveling and aligning the arches and opening up the curve of SPE. Another thing that helps is to go ahead and bond the second molars. That also helps to increase the vertical, help with the vertical. That's another quick trick. But if somehow you didn't do this stuff in the leveling, aligning phase and you're like, shoot, I got to the end of treatment, everything's super straight, but I still have a deep bite that I want to correct, then my go-to solution is reverse curve wires. You're going to need one on the top and one on the lower. Don't use the lower one on the upper one, of course. This is an upper, 1725, not my favorite. I think I'd rather have 1825, but you're only going to use this if everything else is done completely straight. You love the alignment. You love all that. The only thing you have is completely done case, but a little bit of deep bite, or flip it around, a little bit of, well, actually, this is how it goes in on the bottom if it's a deep bite, okay? If it's a open bite and it's a top open bite, then you're going to go ahead and, I always get this cue, this is how it would go in on the top, okay? So you're putting it in and then it's gonna try to conform to that. So one wire, obviously the upper one is gonna go in depending on if it's a deep bite or an open bite. If it's a deep bite case and the issue is more the lower, then you're gonna put it on the lower. If it's the lower and the upper, you're gonna put it on the lower and the upper. Make sure you put the upper on the upper and the lower on the lower. And it's flipped around for open bite cases. Watch my other video to exactly see how to do it. Remember, the wire's gonna go in the direction of the potato chip, okay? This is a Pringle, so it's gonna go to that form. So think about how you want it to go. If you want it to extrude incisors, do you want it to intrude incisors? Do you want it to extrude premolars? Do you want it to intrude premolars? If you put it in the wrong way, you're gonna have a really funky looking case. Also, the reason why I tell you to put it in only if you're done with alignment, you love everything, patient loves everything, is you don't want this in more than 2 to 3 months. That's it. You might need to use some elastics as well to stabilize it, or to, anterior elastics or triangle elastics. Sometimes I use them because your arch will conform to this. If you let it go too long, it's going to look like a Pringle. So we don't want your arch to look like a Pringle. So 2 to 3 months max, just for small vertical issues, either open bites or deep bites, only if everything's done. Otherwise, bite plates, bite turbos work really, really well, as well as bonding 7s. All right, thanks so much.